Let's get into some interesting facts about this movie, guys.
No, wait.
Let her know what she's working with. That's the way to do it in a loving way.
Hey guys, welcome back to Androidvision.
Don't ever trust a grown man with a puppy in the park.
What'll they do next?
Well, look who's here.
London!
He comes from beyond time.
Welcome to Androidvision.
When Satan goes wild.
Can't say enough about this film. It is a real fucking shitty goddamn film.
Too bad about the dead cheerleader in the second floor, John.
If it burns, yeah, you should see a doctor. Or if it stinks.
This is an asylum for the incurably insane.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown. Couched in a soft bun. And garnished to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning to Androidvision, and welcome. We're brought to you by the Intestinal Fortitude Podcast Network, I think. Alright, cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into Androidvision, your Thanksgiving edition. I don't know if we can do anything Thanksgiving. It seems like it's kind of getting to be a weird holiday.
It is.
Right?
And they changed, Christopher Columbus Day even to, what is it now?
Indigenous Peoples
Yes.
Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I could see Thanksgiving changing in the future.
I hope not. I mean, I'm thankful to give, and I'm very thankful to get as well. Maybe they could change it into that. I don't know what the fuck.
Reciprocated holiday.
Yeah, we're gonna change it to reciprocation holiday. And reciprocation and lubrication really,
Yeah, there you go.
they really rhyme.
And it's like perfect time of the year for to be almost opposite of Valentine's Day.
Right.
Reciprocation.
There you go. And nature's best lube, if you guys don't know, spit. Can't go wrong. It's nature's best lube ever.
Ew.
So,
I disagree.
what? For real? Is there a better lube than spit?
Team KY.
I'm all telling you.
Tell me.
Water-based. Ooh, it is better than spit.
Really?
I would think so, actually, because it doesn't dry out so fast.
Astro.
Or get sticky.
Less stinky.
No, it's too good. Well, I don't know. If you brush your teeth. Now here's the thing.
And they come in flavors.
Don't.
So does spit.
Don't spit.
Oh, that,
Yes, spit does make good flavors. Yeah.
no.
Well,
Flavors.
I know. I don't know. I've had a situation where I've gone downtown and then went ahead and did what I had to do.
Had to do.
Not had to do, but what I did do. And I didn't have to, but I did.
That
And
was a little cold.
It was all for her pleasure. But I was wondering why it felt like my stuff was burning, because I had space that I was eating salsa before I went down there, and I went there. So the salsa was the gift that kept on giving. If you know what I mean, right?
You're You're spicing up the bed.
Yeah, exactly. It was a very spicy situation. Spicy in the bedroom. It was very hot. So, speaking of spicy situations, we got a family that we're going to just talk about in this next PSA. Right? It's 1955's A Day of Thanksgiving. That's right, and it's basically about a family who has a poor Thanksgiving, and the dad has to tell everybody, hey, we should be thankful for fucking eating nerds or whatever, I don't know, fucking candy for Thanksgiving. So enjoy this PSA. We're going to talk a little bit about it when we get back and about our next movie. We'll be right back.
I'm Bill Johnson. Around here, they just call me Dad. I've been trying to read, but I just can't seem to do it. Thanksgiving Day. We Johnsons had a good Thanksgiving, the best we've ever had. And I can't help thinking that what made it better was a real feeling of thankfulness. And that's odd, too, when you consider the shape things were in when I got home from work yesterday. My kids, Dick and Tommy and Susan, were all home from school. And of course, Mother and the baby were there. As kids will, mine were living tomorrow right along with today, looking forward to Thanksgiving. And like most men, I'm glad it was Mother instead of me who had to break the news to them.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Turkey and dressing and pie and cake.
And fruit salad and whipped cream and cranberries. Gee, I can hardly wait. Me too.
Well, you know, children, we've had a lot of expenses this month, and, well, your father and I thought that... Well, the truth of the matter is, there just won't be any turkey this year.
No turkey for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I'm going to make a pumpkin pie. We'll have plenty to eat, but, well, we'll just have to get along without turkey.
Mom, you don't mean it. It won't be Thanksgiving at all.
Even the Pilgrims had a feast. After all, isn't that what Thanksgiving's for? I don't think it's fair.
And it was right there that I came in, right in the thick of it. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Paul.
Hello, Mother, Dick, Susan. Well, what's been going on around here? What's the matter with everybody, anyway?
Mom says we're not going to have any Thanksgiving. No turkey, no good thing.
A fat lot we're going to have to be thankful for.
Oh, I don't think you kids really mean that.
We do, too. We've always had turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yes, and everybody else in the block's going to have it this year, as always.
Yes, we've always had turkey, just as a lot of Americans have had it, and we'll keep on having it. Turkey on Thanksgiving's a great American tradition. But what you kids are saying makes it sound as if the turkey's the only thing we had to be thankful for.
Well, gee whiz, no, Dad. It's not that at all.
Oh, I know, Dick. With turkey, it's easy to lose sight of what Thanksgiving really means.
And don't think we're just making excuses because we don't have any turkey this year. We know it'll mean a lot more to us the next time we do have it.
Well, sure. Suppose we don't have a bang-up feast. We're still a lot better off than the Pilgrims.
That's it, Dick. Do you other kids see what Dick's trying to say? Turkey or no turkey, we've still got all the freedoms and privileges the Pilgrims gave us. And out of those privileges have come a lot of things. Things the Pilgrims never even dreamed of.
Why, we could make a list a mile long. Why don't we do it?
Now, hold on a minute. You've got the idea, but it isn't something you can write down like a grocery list. You've got to feel it down deep before you can really be thankful for anything. I tell you what let's do. Let's take a little more time to think this over. When you get right down to it, there are some pretty tough decisions in making up your mind what means the most to you. Your life? Sure, that's one thing you can't get along without. But do you know that there are some places in the world today where you have to get along without just about everything else?
Golly, Daddy.
I guess I kind of got carried away. But I'll bet you one thing. if we really think over what we have to be thankful for, when we sit down to whatever Mother fixes to eat tomorrow, we'll be one family in America that will really have a Thanksgiving dinner. Well, that's how it got started. The Johnsons didn't have any turkey. And the kids, no, I mean everybody, likes to make something special out of a special day. So we fell back on something as old as the Pilgrims, toting up the common, ordinary blessings that we had to be thankful for. That night, I'd see Dick there building his model airplane, and Susan just playing. Only they weren't just playing. They were mulling things over, thinking big thoughts for such young heads. And as for Mother and Tom and baby Janet, and yes, me too, it was as if we had our eyes open for the first time, seeing all the things there were to appreciate in just any ordinary day in America. When Thanksgiving Day got here, we took our places around the table and we were ready. And then, well, we all knew it. There are some things you just can't say. But everybody in his own way knew what he had to be thankful for, and that this was the time to think about it. Tom was first.
I am thankful for getting plenty to eat all the time, with extras that count, like cookies and milk after school. Like Mom says, I'm hungry all the time anyway, and if I didn't live in a country where there is plenty to go around, golly. And I'm thankful for the free public library, where I can get books about adventure. Jack London, Richard Halliburton. Gee, the way they tell a story, it's as good as being there yourself. And it's free, with only a library card.
Yes, Tommy thought about some of the things he ought to be glad for all the time. And somehow turkey and trimmings seemed to matter a whole lot less than he thought they did yesterday. Well, then it was Susan's turn. Susan's a happy-go-lucky kid. You'd never credit her with thinking beyond her dolls, but she got right into the spirit of it.
I am thankful we have what we need to wear. Though Mother says it's hard to keep up with us, we grow so fast. I never thought before how many clothes it takes for all kinds of weather, or how it would be to have to do without the right ones. I'm glad to be able to go to Sunday school, or go to any church I want, any Sunday. I'm thankful for my mother and daddy, that they are here with us, that both of them aren't too worried about things to take time to have fun with us. I'm glad we're a family, that families are still important in America.
I guess Dick, being the oldest, was having some pretty serious thoughts.
I am thankful for being able to get an education, for living where schools, all schools, open their doors to a guy who wants to learn, where school books are studied instead of burned, where a guy is rated by how much he knows, and the community is rated by how well it teaches him. I'm glad I've got a chance to play, batting a ball around once in a while. Stuff like that. I'm glad it's fun, growing up in America.
Sure, baby Janet's too young to understand the big word Thanksgiving. She's too little even to tell us the things that make her happy. But we can tell, and maybe she's thinking about them now. Maybe she's thinking about the fun of splashing around in the tub, and about how good it feels to be clean. About playtime with Mother, and the security she feels in Mother's arms. And as for Mother, seems she's always working, cooking, ironing, tending children, daylight to dark. What does she have to be thankful for?
I am thankful that my children had the privilege of being born safely and of growing up healthy and strong. I'm thankful that I have the privilege of guiding them as they become useful men and women. And I'm thankful for all the things our American system makes possible for the Smiths and the Browns and the Johnsons, for washing machines, hot water out of a tap, and a telephone to call the doctor when one of the family is sick. A car to get Dad to work. Yes, I'm thankful for all the things free people working together can produce. I'm thankful that when my neighbor drops in to borrow a cup of flour, we've got the right to talk about anything we want to. The parent-teacher project, the new mayor, or Jane Jones' hat. And last of all, I'm truly thankful for the peace of mind that Dad's job brings, for knowing that even though there are lots of luxuries we can't afford, there still will always be enough to go around for the things we have to have. I'm glad Dad doesn't work slave hours, that there are evenings and Sundays and vacations when we can all be together.
That's Mother for you, grateful for what America means to her family. And now for me. I've got so many things to be thankful for. I'm thankful for this house. It may need a coat of paint, it has a mortgage, but it's ours, a place where we can be together in privacy. And I'm thankful for the thing that makes this house our home, the happiness here, not just today or on Christmas morning, but on a day-to-day basis all through the year. For knowing that a knock on our door means nothing to fear. A friend calling, or maybe a bill collector, or a kid selling magazines. You never know what to expect. But you can count on one thing. It's not going to be some political gangster coming to drag one of us off to jail because we believe in freedom. And I'm glad that that freedom we've got lets me choose the kind of work I like and can do best. Taking a sluggish motor and making it hum again. Makes me feel that somebody got to his work or wherever he had to go just because of me. And feeling like that gives me a lot of satisfaction. And I'm thankful for my newspaper. Just a few cents worth of printer's ink and paper, but more valuable than any amount of money. Because in it, the editor's got the privilege of printing what he thinks. And I've got the privilege of agreeing with him or not, however the facts strike me. And both of us, the editor and I, have the right to act on our opinions on Election Day, to vote for the principles we believe in. And finally, I'm thankful for being able to believe, in spite of everything, that somehow, someway, the unity we've got here in the Johnson family will someday spread to men and nations throughout the world. For all these things, we are truly and humbly thankful. Amen.
Hi.
If you want your fucking runaways, just go back to Bon Jovi where that shit belongs.
Excuse me. I do have one, I guess, bit of wisdom. What do you call it when you get your Red Wings from a Hispanic girl?
What do you get?
Frito pie.
Alright, we're done with this shit.
All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking with us and watching that depressing-ass PSA about a father and a mother.
And their 500 kids.
And they do a lot of fucking, but they can't afford a fucking turkey. Like, were turkeys that hard to come by in 1955?
I don't know that they were hard to come by, but I mean, apparently he has other things on his mind.
Yeah.
And for the uterus, not for the turkey.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Maybe they're using it for other things.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know, like, maybe he was fucking the turkey. Maybe he impregnated the turkey. I always see those turkey videos where they put their hands like they're fisting the turkeys.
Yeah.
How do you fist?
Fingers first.
I guess
fingers first, get past the knuckles and you can close the hand.
Do it with the little hand.
Or is it... Would you flour it up or would you keep it in the raw?
Close it.
If they flour it out, I'm gonna poke things.
Yeah, you gotta watch out those
You don't want to
nails.
scratch anybody up on the inside. You gotta... And then you can do whatever you want.
Fisting on Androidvision. We're learning a lot.
Not sure
Wow.
how this happened, and I've never done that before, but I imagine this.
Well, good. Yeah. I would imagine, yeah. I don't want to, get stuff under my fingernails, so... Funny story. My mom's gynecologist's name was Dr. Fist. Ongoing joke in the household growing up.
My German teacher was Herr Ballsies.
Yes. Herr Ballsies. Okay, so, all right, guys. So this is an Androidvision mainstay. It's been a few years since we've seen this movie. Usually we used to rotate between this movie one year and then Home Sweet Home the next year, which is fucking amazing if anybody's seen Home Sweet Home. It's an awesome fucking Thanksgiving slasher, but I digress. Anyways, we're bringing back this year, it's been about 3 or 4 years, 1987's Blood Rage. It's not cranberry sauce. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen this movie. Twins, Todd and Terry, that's right. They get into shenanigans at a drive-in movie theater as they sneak out of the back of the car while their mom is getting filled up by their future stepfather-in-law, or their future, not father-in-law, their future stepdad. Yeah. In the front seat, which is like they're just having this makeout sesh
with their kids in the back seat.
Yeah, like.
And you know, I could kind of see why that pushed them over the edge.
Yeah, a little bit. But one of the twins somehow finds, is it a machete or an axe? I forget.
It was like a machete axe. I don't know what that tool was.
Yeah, but he smashes a fellow patron's face while the guy is lying naked on top of his girlfriend in the backseat of the car at the drive-in. Yeah, and then
and she like holds him up.
He's got blood, and he's like, "Hey, get out of here, kid! What are you doing?" Slash right in the face, and then he puts the blood on his brother, and then puts the axe in his brother's hand. And his brother's just like traumatized, like, "What the fuck did I just see?" And they're like, "Hey, you did it!" So 10 years later, Terry goes free from his false imprisonment in a mental hospital, and the blood rage ensues. So it's fucking an awesome, amazing movie. It's directed by John Grishmer. He's known for Blood Rage, the 1977 Scalpel, which he wrote and directed as well. And he's also known for Bruce Rubin wrote this one, and Bruce Rubin's mostly known for writing, and not if you guys remember these movies, Zapped.
Oh yes, Zapped. Oh yes.
And
Scott Baio. Scott Baio. Yes.
Yeah, Scott Baio. Zapped and zapped again.
Zapped again.
Yes. where he drinks. It's like a high school experiment gone wrong, and then he has powers where he can
telekinesis. Yes, and he can lift up skirts.
And he does.
Oh.
He lifts up skirts.
Yeah, he lifts up skirts.
That's the whole premise of the movie.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And on the back of the skirts, they're just looking. Like, yeah.
Oh, nice.
There you have it.
No need for mirrors on the shoes, and you can just zap.
She's like, "Woo, what's that?" You know.
I've been zapped.
Yeah, I've been zapped.
Yeah.
Zappy from the front.
Fantasy movie about sexual abuses.
Yeah. Well, hey, it was the 80s. What do you do?
There was a lot of that.
And his buddy Willie Ames was in it.
No.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Willie Ames.
Classic.
He went on to be Bible Man.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, Willie Ames went to give his life to Jesus after
It's Bible Man.
After what was the show that they were on? Charles in Charge.
Charles in Charge. Yeah.
So yeah, Scott Baio brought his buddy in, Willie Ames, to be in Charles in Charge, and then after that, Willie Ames went on to make a slew of tapes directed towards children called Bible Man, and he was a superhero called Bible Man. Very strange.
And Scott Baio stuck with Playmates.
Yeah, Scott Baio stuck with Playmates, and now I think Willie Ames might have passed away from a cocaine overdose. I'm not sure, so the Bible didn't get him very far. But anyways, guys, movie starring Louise Lasser. Louise Lasser, yeah. 60 acting credits. She's a 60s actress. Oh, she has a shit ton of credits, like over 75 credits. Known for a lot of Broadway TV shows. She was married to Woody Allen from 1966 to 1970. She got out of that one early.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in stage acting veteran Mark Soper, he does the duel of the twins. He does a dual role of the twins, of Todd and Terry in this one. He's known for Knots Landing, and get this, he's known for a movie called The World According to Garp. Okay, and The World According to Garp's a really good movie. But in that movie, his character got his dick bit off.
Yes.
He was getting
yeah, they're unfortunate.
Yeah, he got his dick bit off while getting a blowjob in the front seat of the car, and this happened when Robin Williams' character, he would coast into the driveway with his sons because it was a game that they played, and they didn't know the wife was having an affair, and she thought they were gone, and they coasted into the driveway, and she was giving him a blowjob in the driveway, and then they rear-ended the car.
Oh yeah.
And then the son also died. His son also died. So
Same way.
no, the son in the car died. And then so Mark Soper's character in the movie got his dick bit off because she was blowing him. They got rear-ended.
But that's actually a real danger for a roadhead.
Yes.
A car accident and getting your dick chopped off.
Yes, and so the kid died and a severed penis happened. Very strange.
Still worth the risk.
It's worth the risk. Roadhead's fun. First time I ever got roadhead, it was on a dirt road.
No.
And I was driving, and my friend was in the back seat. It was really funny. He's like, "I can't believe you're doing this, bro. What am I supposed to do?" Like, it was really funny. So, anyways, guys, from Roadhead to It's Not Cranberry Sauce, enjoy Blood Rage because it's fucking amazing, and we'll be right back.